Good morning, welcome to a new mukbang, a very basic, boring mukbang. I know a lot of you might not enjoy this video, but I have an announcement I have to announce. We'll get into that just now. I slept absolutely terrible this morning. Got a coffee. I only just woke up about an hour ago. Got a cappuccino. These are on discount, so I got a few of these. But we got some of these great imported South Korean noodles. Yes, they actually sell them at the store in the village. So yeah, hope you guys are ordering well. I'm very tired today. I don't have the energy. Alright, I'm gonna try and stay as positive as I can, because it's been a shit morning so far, honestly. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I grabbed my stuff because actually Saturday got a barbecue here at my place. Brought my grandmother some wine just now, some Chardonnay, some Corona in the background, and we've got some beer and some drinks for my little sister for Saturday. I'm not sure if my parents are staying over Saturday, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, look, I just went to the store, grabbed my groceries, right, for Saturday. I walk outside, I'm on my phone, and this kid walks up to me. I'm assuming kid at the moment. He says, yo, no, I guess I went like this. He said, yo bro, how old are you? That's the first thing he asked me. I'm like, I'm 21. Could you buy me a pack of cigarettes? I'm telling you, swear to God, this is real. Just happened 25 minutes ago. I said, how old are you? I said 7. He said 17. I said, nah, bro, I'm sorry, I can't do that. He said, why not? Because I'm not gonna buy cigarettes for a minor and get caught and go to prison for that. Because you know what happened 2 years ago, almost. One more thing with police or involving breaking the law. Yeah, I go to prison, bro. Pretty much. So I gotta stay careful. Spring onions, what the heck that is. That's phenomenal, by the way. It's very warm here, so sorry if I'm sweating. I got the fan on, but it's doing not much really, unfortunately. Shit, cheap ass fan. So I don't know, I go to my scooter then afterwards. I look at him again. I'm like, that's fucking weird. He just asked me to buy cigarettes. Out of all the people, he asked me. I mean, that's kind of weird, don't you think? There's a reason, probably, because he thought I would buy him. I didn't. I end up not buying cigarettes for him. Let me tell you why. So I go to my scooter, right? I go drink, I'm on my phone, I look up, and he's fucking right in front of me. I said, oh shit. I'm like, oh god, dude, don't scare me like that. He said, oh bro, why can't you buy cigarettes for me? So I said, because if I get caught buying cigarettes for a minor, then I go to prison. That's federal law that I'm breaking. He said, oh, but nobody will know. I said, dude, you see that woman around the corner? She's been staring at me at the moment you've been asking me the question 2 minutes ago. Oh, but she won't find out. I said, dude, there's cameras all around me. So you said, yeah, but I only have to wait till next year. I said, well, then you have to wait until next year because I'm not buying cigarettes. He said, even if I give you 10, 15 euro and you keep all the money, can you buy me cigarettes? I said, no, I'm sorry. I've got to go work. I use an excuse, to get out of the situation. Because look, I know some of you might say, oh man, that's a bitch ass move. I'm very sorry, but if I get caught buying cigarettes for a minor, to be fair, I look like one as well. But I'm not. I said, nah, I'm sorry, I can't buy cigarettes. Because I also told him I recently just stopped smoking as well. Because he asked me, do I smoke? I said, nah, I just recently stopped smoking. So I had to get out of the situation as well. So yeah, basically. I actually woke up very late this morning. Normally I don't wake up at 10 o'clock. So I went to bed at 10. Woke up at 3. Then woke up at 4 again. Yeah. And since then I've been awake since 6:37ish. And then 7:30 I went to sleep again until 10 o'clock. And I needed that sleep. But I'm very tired, as you can see. But it's a beautiful Tuesday. It's super warm. It's actually, it's 32 degrees in this place. Jesus. I don't know if I should open up the doors or something. Or keep the fan on. But oh yeah. You're here for a reason. The big announcement. So if you may or may not know, or had joined my live stream yesterday on Keegan's podcast, I'm gonna say it. I'm moving out soon. I know what you're probably thinking. I'm confused. What do you mean? I'm selling my place. I'm not forced to do it. Well, yes, actually a little bit. My parents have bought a house. We fucking did it after 4 years, searching actively for the dream house. We have found our dream house. It's not a very modern house. It's practical, but it's what we wanted. We bought a ranch, and it's fucking far away from where we live. It's in Zeeland. It's quite a distance from Rotterdam. Which means we'll have to say our goodbyes to Brendan, etc. and not see them for a while, because you know we're gonna have to do very much to the house. We're gonna have to do, well, see, the thing is with the house, it's just painting. My dad's gonna take off a month. Well, obviously because we're moving out, it's not gonna work at Volvo anymore, highly likely, which is a shame. But he does appreciate Volvo a lot. I've met the manager, very nice guy. I told you before, his father drives a Bentley, very nice. I think a 2020 Bentley Continental. I searched it up, it was like 315 grand or something. It's fucking ridiculous. Beautiful guy, like really nice. He's I thought he drove a Aston Martin or something. Well, no, that was the car I reviewed a year ago. My bad. Fucking flies, man. Yeah, with the windows open. But yeah, I'm moving out in about 7 weeks. We're getting the keys in 6 weeks, and we're officially moving out in 7 weeks. So I asked Brendan when he comes back from Spain in like 4.5, 5 weeks, if he wants to stay 1 weekend with me, like 2-3 days, and before I move, stay with me, which he's agreed to, which is awesome. I know I don't seem excited, but I am, because this almost didn't happen. So we've actually been at this house for 2 years almost. No, I'm lying. No, fuck, 2 years almost. About, I want to say about 20 months at least. This house, we went there first time, we were like, wow, the property is fucking huge for Dutch standards. In America, you guys, I think, even would say it's very big for a standard house. The house we moving into, my parents, because I got our own place at the farm. The standard house for my parents is bigger than the house they live in now. No, it's not a mansion. We didn't want one. Too big, man. Too big to do all these staircases. They thought about pension, you know, when they get old, they don't have to walk up the stairs. It's basically an XXL bungalow, really. It's fucking massive on the ground. 2 bathrooms, I think 7 rooms in total. One of the rooms is stated as an office, which I think my mom's going to keep as an office for her work. I mean, it would make sense. That's like the best location, the only location she has. It's a 360 view living room, so kitchen fucking sucks. Kitchen isn't really nice. Kitchen isn't very practical and not really. Nah, the previous owners that made the kitchen didn't think it through really completely. But my grandmother's gonna live up in the 2nd floor. That's 2 rooms, 3 rooms including the bathroom. And I got our own apartment, so I'm selling this place. So that basically. Yes, first thing I'll work on, and this is a promise, is background. As I've said it so often, there isn't much I can do background wise in this place, unfortunately, you know. Green screen. You don't know and don't understand how freaking huge a green screen stand is. It's not small, because you have to cover the whole room then, for like a camera. Oh man, this thing sucks. I need ice cubes in it. That works wonders. I think the one my parents have at home is way better than this one. This is more of a generic one, unfortunately. We almost wasn't. We almost weren't able to get this house because there was a snake in the grass. We basically had given up on this house because for months we didn't get anything back about the there's a thing called agrarisch bestemming, which means it's agriculture, which means, you know, you have to have sheep in that, and we didn't want that. And you've also got to pay a lot of money on top in cash. You can't pay that fucking off a month. You have to pay that in cash, which we were able to finesse or reduce to I think from 15 to 8% on the mortgage or something. Yeah, that basically. So I met our new owners from our house. We sold our house now. That was the first thing. We had to sell this house first. Well, had the green light of the other house, but why this house? Because it had business opportunities. We have searched multiple houses, fucking gorgeous houses, really beautiful houses, but you've got neighbors, and we're like, you know, no offense, but for that much money you're paying, we don't want no neighbors for that amount of money. Fuck that. Not just that. There was one very gorgeous fucking mess of house. That was. It wasn't a mansion, but it was definitely up in the scale of big. Like big. But what sucked, we arrived. It's on the border of Belgium. So it's gonna be fucking busy. The first thing I told my dad and mom, We walk outside. First 5 minutes, 10 cars fly by. I already said, this is a no for me because of the road and the fact for the money you're paying, you have neighbors next to you, and we wanted to avoid that at all costs. That was our biggest priority, which we had asked the real estate agent that we had. I don't know who her name is. Preferably no neighbors next to you, in front of you, and at the back. And this house we have bought has no neighbors. Doesn't have any neighbors. Yes, about 100 meters away, but you don't see that house. It's covered with odd trees and stuff, so which is phenomenal. And not just that, but the garden was fucking gorgeous. It was smaller though, really, really smaller than the house we have now, garden-wise. Now the house was bigger, but the property wasn't as big. And we also thought, you know, business opportunity is going to be an issue because you can't really build anywhere. It's not big enough, and you probably won't have the licenses to build, because you need licenses in the Netherlands as well to be able to build. The house itself needs business licenses in it. Otherwise, you can't just open up a garage to put cars in, because that's what my dad's going to do eventually. I'm going to work with the cats and dogs. So, you know, there was this road, you know, at the front, but also in your garden at the side. And I've said that in the summer is going to be a fucking nightmare, Mom. I'm telling you, this house is gorgeous. It's phenomenal. But this road is a nightmare. And not to mention the fact these neighbors have two very aggressive German Shepherds. I'm scared to have Bella live with me then. I'm sorry. So we said, you know what? And also just not that. The house itself didn't feel like, oh, this is our dream house. When the house we bought now, obviously, the ranch that we bought, we thought, you know, the first time we arrived, we were like, holy fuck. Wow. Like, wow. You know, the shed itself is a full-ass house. That's a fucking house. The shed is a house itself. And on the back, there's apartments, which is going to be my place. Which is why I'm going to have to sell this in order to finance my place. Because I'm broke, basically. Yeah, I'll be honest. Well, I'm not broke, but it's like, I don't have that money anymore, you know. So, Dad, very excited to move out in September. Yeah, I'm only selling this place when I get my car license. I've already had someone offer me, but I had to decline that offer. Well, on a holding list. I said, well, a couple grand more, you can have it. Because these places are going for a fortune now, my place. It's actually somebody I know personally, and my brother as well. Chocolate on the goddamn counter. Oh, wait. Well, let's continue talking. I'm not in the mood to edit today. So yeah, that basically is a very nice house. Like I said, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's in Zeeland, so there's nobody really there. And I asked my mom specifically why in Zeeland. She wanted to get away from the whole metropolitanism because you know, there's the whole city. She wanted that feeling of localism, which means, you know, getting used to local people. I'm curious how they react to us, because we're actually technically all foreigners. We're not Dutch at all. Even I'm not 100% Dutch. I'm actually technically a foreigner. Strange as it says, maybe, yeah. Oh, it's warm in here. Yeah, I'm not gonna swim, man. It's too busy. I just like to chill out. That's why I've recorded so many videos, because for this weather coming up. So yeah, I'm very excited to announce that we finally got the house. Like I said, you don't know how much stress this has caused my mom. Specifically my mom, because she's the one all doing this, doing all the finances, doing all this legal shit. Now my dad and I have no clue on how that works. It's all because of my mom and dad. Basically, without them, they would have never been able to do this. Because ironically enough, since, you know, they've been living here for the past 20 years, they've always said if they eventually have the finances to, you know, afford a ranch house, they would always buy it. Unless, you know, because I asked them, you know, would this have happened if it wasn't for Haley, my sister, and my grandmother Anna? And they said no. So I'm like, oh shit, well I'm glad that they're both here then. No, but for real, I've always wanted this as well, because this has also secured my future, because that's also a reason why I haven't gone to school in 2 years. For you may not know, I graduated literally 2 days ago, 2 years ago. Very strange, bizarre, really crazy. And people have always been asking, why don't you go to school? I had to stay quiet for these 2 past years and not say anything about the house. This is the reason, because this was fucking around in the background, playing in the background 2 years ago as well. This house, us all moving out. So yeah, I had to be quiet about that for a while, obviously, because there's no way I'm moving into a random place and have to go travel 3 hours for study. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying 1,300 for a room neither in Utrecht. The bullshit. No. So that answers your question, hopefully. That's the reason why. A lot of uncertainty playing in the background. And now, that's all gone. I'm gonna study next year, but my license goes first. Otherwise, I'm not doing nothing. So that basically... So anyways, I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna sleep just now. I'm very tired, man. So yeah, the mukbangs hopefully will be cooler. I think I'll also be chiller. That's why these past couple weeks / 2-3 months I've been a little bit stressed, anxious in my videos because of uncertainty playing with the house. You know, our new house. Is it going through officially? Is it not? It's very stressful, man. We've all had endless nights to sleep, because when we had that news of, you know, it's not going through, I was like, fuck. I cried, because I was like, yeah, it's over. We're not getting that house anymore. We're not getting our dream house. And it has to happen before this year ends, because my little sister needs to go and find a permanent school. It's gonna be strange living in Zeeland, like going from a city to like a whole different ass type of living way, like farms and stuff. Because as weird as it is, I'm actually technically a city boy. City boy, city boy. But I don't like the sea. I've said it so often. I love peace. I love quietness. I love nature, and we have nature surrounded by us. The beach is 5 minutes away on the bicycle, 10-minute walk, and 2-minute drive, literally. So that's gonna be awesome with the dogs. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys Friday with a new mukbang. Peace out, man.